game concept category today, there was a really wide range of ideas.
Really good quality of entry this year. I mean, I've seen this jury for the last few years, and standards always shock me.
Designers of a younger age are not encumbered by all the things that are put upon them as they become actual practical games makers. So their ideas aren't inhibited in any way.
They haven't been kind of quashed by the oppressive corporate things that go on in the world. It's just the kind of core ideas. It's something they've been inspired by. They've managed to get it down on paper.
They're filling little boxes on a form, yet so much that gets conveyed to us. That was a real surprise actually for me, that it came across as enthusiastically and as passionately as it did.
Really just reaffirmed my sort of faith in the future of games almost.
The character and energy of the pitches and the enthusiasm within them, you could really feel how devoted these guys and girls were to their games.
We had a fair few heated discussions in the room just now, but we came up with a winner which we all sort of agreed on and we were all happy with.
I think we made the right decision. In fact, I know we made the right decision.
They deserve so much congratulations and they all did so well.
I just feel in 5 or 10 years time I'm going to have to try hard to stay in my job, because there's going to be all these kids that come into games, they're going to be really creative individuals.
The process, and this is very important to us at BAFTA, we took it as seriously as we take the big BAFTA Games Awards. So we made sure that we talk about every single game and their strengths and weaknesses.
There were so many cool entries and there was such great variety as well. Anything from people making their own engines to amazing puzzlers and little quick arcade games. Absolutely stunning.
There was a lot of deliberation about the various games. I think we're really pleased with who the winner is.
I went with my gut feeling, and it wasn't easy ignoring the other factors, but if I hadn't, I would be here all night. They were that good.
The games in all were really sticky. Stickiness is something that we've been talking about quite a lot. We wanted to return to a lot of the games and play more and get better at them. So that was really fun for us. Actually, sometimes it was the simpler games that were more addictive, and can absolutely see them sitting on an app store already.
One game that had built their own engine. There were other ones where cutscenes had been made. There was lots of attention to telling a great story, which is again another sign of a real level of polish that I wouldn't expect from people making games at such a young age.
They were embarrassingly good. They're absolutely fantastic, a real wealth of talent. Almost all of them could be downloaded in an app store. They were fantastic.
And I think the overall trend that I noticed actually in this group was that games are really difficult.
The games in the future are going to be very hard. The levels of these games are pretty tricky.
The difficulty curve is always a challenge. And especially for students who've never worked in the industry, to get that right, that's a major challenge.
So from this panel, we got to see where games might be in 10 years' time.
I do not think this is going to be the last we see of any of these game designers. I'm certain that they will continue to make bigger and better games and will certainly be the designers of the future.